Well, hi there. I'm Maria Gracia, owner of GetOrganizedNow.com, and welcome to another episode of Gone TV. Before we begin, just a quick reminder to visit my website. We always have special free stuff for you to get your hands on, all designed to help you have a more organized, less chaotic, more fun life with plenty of time for everything and everybody you love. I'm going to share a little known secret today that is going to make your productivity soar. It's easy and it's quick and it involves email. First, let me begin with a story. So one day I turned on my computer, I went into my email program and I clicked receive. And of course, my email inbox filled up quickly with 125 email messages, some business, some personal. I got rid of all of the unneeded mail right away, and by the time I was done, I was left with about 40 legitimate email messages, and they all required a response. Now, one was from someone who had a business idea for my company, and another was from my friend who wanted information about a store I frequent, and yet another was from my daughter's school regarding athletic signups. You get the idea. It was a hodgepodge of email messages. So one by one, I began responding to each while my to-do list was basically being ignored. So then I got to one message that caught my attention. It was from a committee I was part of and included information that I was not particularly thrilled about. Not only did I have to respond to that email, but I spent 20 minutes stewing about it first. And no matter how I tried to refocus during my day, that email was on my mind all day, causing my productivity to literally drop through the floor. And it was on this particular day that I had a major epiphany. Every day I was doing something that was preventing me from getting my priority to-dos done. And that thing was, I was checking my email first thing in the morning. Now, in a second, I'm going to tell you how I now get over 1,000 additional priority tasks done every year with a tiny change I implemented that day, and you will not believe how easy it was. Think about this for a moment. What happens when you check email first thing? You get caught up in the needs, wants, issues, and challenges of other people and their agendas, which means your to-dos are always playing second fiddle. You get so caught up in what everyone else needs and the daily drama that's often part of it that your important to-dos get pushed aside until you help everyone else get their to-dos and their goals accomplished. So getting back to my story, that day was the last day I checked email first thing. Yes, it was tough at first to get out of the habit and to ignore my email indicator, but I did it, and now I will never, ever look back. That day I realized that I had everything upside down. My most important things to do came last, and other less important things were coming first. I simply switched the order, and my productivity has soared. So now I always get 5 or more high priority to-dos done first thing, and they always get 100% of my focused effort, so they're done right, they're done well, and they're done quickly. I happen to know that some of the most successful people in the world don't check their email first thing, and they accomplish the most. I can see clearly why this is the case, and you can do this too. If you can get just 2 to 3 additional priority tasks done first thing each day, that's 90 per month, which equals over 1,000 additional priority tasks accomplished each year. Holy smokes, just imagine what that will do when it comes to accomplishing what you want out of life just by rearranging the time you check your email. Now, are you now thinking, well, that's all well and good, but what about the email sitting there? It's not going to magically disappear. Email is obviously a very important communication vehicle these days, and no, it's not to be ignored. In fact, it's so important to me that I schedule a specific hour each day to handle all of it. And that time for me is 11 o'clock in the morning, which gives me plenty of time prior to get a bunch of high priority to-dos done. Your email time may be different, just make sure you give yourself enough time to get your important to-dos done first. I'm Maria Gracia, owner of GetOrganizedNow.com. Thanks so much for watching. Get lots done, have some fun, remember to visit my website, and remember, there's no better time to get organized than to get organized now.